about to spoil Miss Bala from 2019. If you haven't seen the film and plan on watching it, then click away now. Or if you've already seen it, or you just don't care, then please stick around. Wow, what a crazy day here in Mexico.
No, we're going right to the intro. We're not doing an opening joke.
But hello, everybody, and welcome back to Cinema Roulette. That is probably the most excited you'll hear me sound this whole episode, honestly.
Hey, no, there will be an exciting part two. We finish at some point.
We do, in fact, finish at some point. It's nice when this is over. Yeah. So how were you, Justin?
I'm fucking annoyed because we just finished the movie literally seconds ago. And instead of waiting a day like we normally would at this time, we've decided to just go through with this.
We've just decided to get right into it, audience. That's right. And it's crazy because this is a momentous occasion. We finally finished off a wheel.
The wheel's acting a bit weird, but
Is
yeah,
it?
we're done.
We're done.
We're done with the director's wheel. This is the last
Yes,
one.
and I'm so happy about that. I just sincerely wish that it was a better movie than Miss Bala.
2019.
Unkind control of the sacred. I got something to say.
Silence is gorgeous.
I would like to reiterate something. Back when we first started Director's Wheel, we put on Catherine Hardwicke, and we were trying to be nice, because mainly she is just known for doing Twilight.
Yes.
We did not want to go through her filmography and just tear it apart or whatever. And we have had some fun with her.
Yeah.
Lords of Dogtown and 13 were great movies.
Yes.
We're going to be real mean.
Yes. And we apologize, but this movie we really did not like.
I don't think it was a direction problem.
Yeah. As it's shot, the movie's actually really well shot, like from a technical standpoint.
Also, bonus points right away for being an American movie shot in Mexico and not using the piss filter.
Exactly. They didn't use the yellow filter, and apparently 95% of the cast and crew were Latino.
That's nice of them.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. We listed all the good things about the movie before we got into the synopsis.
Yeah, how about that? Funny how that works, isn't it?
Also, this is going to go a little different. Mainly because if we went through the entire synopsis, we would just go through it a second time to complain. This is a very complainy episode.
Yes. So instead of our usual do the synopsis, go back, and then say what we thought about the movie, we're going to do that as we do the synopsis.
Okay. Also, should say this is a remake of a movie from 2011.
Yep.
Also, under the same name, Miss Bala. Have not seen it, so cannot compare.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
What?
The list idea, the wheel section idea we had, where it's going back for remakes and stuff. This could technically count there.
We're not putting it on there.
Fair enough.
No.
We open in the fashion world. Here's our main character, Gloria. She helps basically get models all dressed up and makeup and ready to go. She isn't really respected at her job. That's fine. Doesn't really matter either. She steals some gift bags of makeup and heads off to Mexico, where her friend is. Suzu, who I have written in these notes as Susan, because it sounded like that for a while, and then we turned on subtitles. There is a beauty pageant, the Miss Bala of California, in Tijuana, are we?
Tijuana. Yep.
Yep. And Gloria just wants to help her friend win the competition.
Fair enough.
Fine. Cool. Friend is even so thankful, gives her a little friendship bracelet. Her friend also has a son. He is just here to be kid threatened at times, which is bad because it is a child.
Yeah, he starts with a C. It's like Chico, something like that.
But hey, before we start getting ready for the beauty pageant, we go clubbing. Also because the head of the whole beauty pageant is here, and Suzu's gonna try to sweet talk him into, helping her win in a few ways. Even Gloria's like, that's gross. But hey, she wants to do it. It's her. She's an adult. She can do what she wants.
Mm-hmm.
Gloria takes a minute to go to the bathroom. However, suddenly, the air vents kicked in. Bunch of dudes with guns come in, hold her at gunpoint, and are like, you gonna fucking say anything? No, I'm just American. Can I go? We'll give you 10 seconds. So she runs out trying to find her friend, is not fast enough, and they start shooting up the place.
Mm-hmm.
Chaos ensues. Something that you only think you'd see in America happens in Mexico. I don't feel proud of that joke. Gloria makes outside but can't seem to see Suzu anywhere. She waits in a diner across the street because that's where the cops tell her to go. But more time passes. The action there is slowing down more and more. So she goes outside. She also tried calling her friend multiple times and no one's picking up.
Nope.
She goes outside. First cop she sees, hey, I saw who did this.
I was being held hostage.
I saw that. No, I don't. No, this isn't held hostage yet.
Oh, okay.
Because they did just let her go.
I lost where we were in the movie, so I know where we are now. Cut that out.
No.
Fuck. I forgot the first dirty cop she runs into. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Spoilers.
Spoilers. She runs up to the first cop she sees and says, hey, I've seen the killers. And he's like, okay, we're going to go down to the station. Which he says without telling any of the other cops around, and also wearing aviator prescription glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're not sunglasses, but whatever. That's a very petty thing. The dumb is about to begin. I mean, this is already cliche enough that she picked the one fucking dirty cop here who immediately takes her to the gang.
Yep.
And then she is taken hostage by the gang. By the goons!
Mm-hmm.
This is Lino? It's Lino. Lino, he runs the gang here, and he takes her passport, asks like, you DEA? You ain't agency? She's like, no, I'm just looking for Suzu, my friend. Okay, I can tell you where she is, but you have to work for me. Also takes her passport, but she's gonna get it back, so that doesn't matter. Sorry, I'm remembering where this movie's going. I need a minute. Okay, so hey, you have to work for us, and I'll tell you where Suzu is, because I know where she is. A thing established within the first 15 minutes of the movie.
Yep.
No reason to point out that. But hey, she's told, you have to drive this car, just listen to my directions, which they do. She follows in basically a convoy. Of course, you know, there are a bunch of gang members. They're afraid of DEA watching them. So they just run red lights and drive as fast as possible like complete fucking maniacs. Then Gloria goes to where she's told, parks the car, and then catches up with them as they drive to the top of a hill overlooking where she parked the car. Set off an explosive. Boom. Blow up a random building saying the bastards deserved it.
Mm-hmm.
Already, there are so many questions as to, like, why make this woman suddenly work for you? They had a driver. Also, again, we're not being stealthy at all. We're driving through red lights. We're blowing up cars and then just standing there laughing. They take a selfie, too,
Yep.
with the explosion.
Yeah, just rack up that evidence, man.
Gee, how could the DEA possibly catch us? But fine. Gloria explains for the second time she just wants her friend, and her friend was in the pageant, which Lino takes this as she wants to enter the pageant, and they drive over to the building to register her. He sends in a goon with her to make sure she doesn't run away. Spoiler, she runs into a bathroom with an open window. But she's out. Now, things are a bit more tense. She has a gang after her. Cops can't be trusted. This movie's about to take off. We run down the alley. We see a man who looks American. Thank goodness. Please, can you help me, sir? I've been captured. Suddenly, a bald man who was looking at her weird shows up behind her, and they force her into a vehicle. She has been captured within 10 seconds of fucking leaving.
Within 10 seconds of escaping the cartel, she is now in the hands of whoever this is.
Already, bad cliche.
Mm-hmm.
Bad cliche writing.
Yep.
But hey, maybe we're going somewhere. This can be a rival gang or whoever they blew up. Sure, whatever. This isn't a gang. This is the DEA. The DEA start Brian here.
Fucking Brian.
Fucking Brian. Brian starts talking about how she must be Lino's new side piece. We have an informant. We want you to help us or you're going to jail for terrorism because we have this picture for you from a street that was completely empty, an angle that would not be a street camera. Fine. So you have to work with us. Here's a bug in your phone and you're going to have to contact us. Just tell them you got scared, you ran away when they catch up to you.
So let's recap so far.
Let's stop for a minute.
Let's think about what just happened.
So, the DEA is looking into this gang because they're drug dealers. Sure, whatever, makes sense. They're the DEA.
Yeah.
Lino, the leader of this gang, drove there with her and dropped her off. Meaning, Lino was visibly in a car near these agents, and they had to follow at least somewhat in order to get here.
Yeah.
And then instead of following the convoy with the main leader you want to catch, you stuck around in a parking garage nearby in hopes that she would run out? Or were you planning to grab her during training?
Yeah.
Also, why would you grab this random woman who your informant would not know of because she was hired today?
This is only the first of the leaps in logic.
There's going to be another one real quick, but I do need to point out she has a little bug in her phone so she can easily be tracked. But we'll have to take it out because people in the gang are paranoid and will find the bug.
Yeah, there's a bug in the SIM card of the phone.
Which, in case you're too young to remember, with old phones, you'd have to take out the battery and then you can reach the SIM card, which is where the bug is. Gloria takes the time to head back to Suzu's house, mainly make sure her kid's okay, and she turns off the phone. Because, you know what? Need to kind of de-stress after a day like this. Mm-hmm. After being in a mass shooting and then being kidnapped twice. All of a sudden, the boy isn't there, but he comes back. I guess he was at a friend's house or something. They really don't say. He just was out.
He was out. But
he's back. She plugs back in her phone and gets a call immediately. Don't ever turn off your phone again.
Hangs up.
Thanks, Brian. Quick question. 1, she is going to have to remove that bug, which I'm assuming is in the phone to be powered by the battery. Yep. Sort of a burn nose style thing.
And you don't want her to turn off the phone.
Don't turn off the phone or they'll get mad. But she needs to take the bug out to not get caught so she can be useful to you.
Yeah.
Which would look like her turning off the phone.
Yes.
You dumb motherfucker.
God. You have to remove the battery to get the SIM card on those things. Jesus Christ.
Which also, either way, that's how they're tracking her. So if it's unplugged, it would look like the phone is off.
Yeah.
What is the threat here? You're watching? Yeah, I fucking hope so.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Lino finds out she's here and also has a gang member who's hit. So this was like a quick dive in. We need to take cover for the night.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, let's see here. Yeah, he's here. A goon is injured. He forces Gloria to strip, almost assaulting her, but doesn't. Because I think this movie's PG-13.
I think so, yeah.
Double check that.
I will.
But now they have more leverage because they have the kid. So it's like, hey, if you don't work for us, we'll kill the kid too. Fine, whatever.
PG-13.
Yep, I thought so. Otherwise, they would have shown more tits.
Yep.
Actually, I don't know. Catherine Hardwicke doesn't seem like a person who would do that, but producers might have wanted
Producers might have said, hey, can you show a little more TNA in there? Plus, they probably would have shown more like outright blood and violence as well, because it's just splurts mostly.
It's splurts or off screen.
Yeah.
I mean, the most we see is a guy gets shot in the throat later, but it's after and he's already bled out a good chunk.
Yep.
But, okay. Child threatened, and she's forced to work with them again. She is going to drive a car over the border and make a money deal. Yeah. Sorry. Has money duct taped to her. It's the poster for the original movie.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also more money put into the car. She drives it across the border, goes to some chop shop that doesn't know what lighting is, and trades the money for another car full of weapons. We're gonna pause again.
Yeah.
Also, Falcon's here.
Yep, Anthony Mackie.
Who knew? We saw him twice on this wheel.
Yeah, interesting. So yeah, if you know anything about Border Patrol, they're all about red flags and keeping watch.
Yeah, so maybe a woman who just crossed over the border, which she went over fine. They did try to have a tense moment of like the guy looking at her passport, and it's just like, okay.
Yeah, and for me, it about halfway worked.
I could see what it was going for. I didn't say it was.
Yeah.
But, okay, she just passed over in a sedan and is now going to be driving back the same day in a different car, now with way more cargo. Now, of course, the agent was on one side of the border, so on the, I guess, intake, and she'd be, well, no. You know what I mean. The side leaving instead of side entering. Yeah. But if he notices her, this whole thing goes tits up.
Yeah, if he just glances over, be like, wait a minute, guys, I saw her earlier, just getting out of the country.
I saw her earlier. Do a double check of her car.
Yeah. It's really that easy. Like, you're going to risk that?
you couldn't give her, like, a day?
Yeah.
But, fine, whatever. Before she heads back, she does call up the DEA and is like, hey, I got guns. We're going to meet here. And they're like, great. When you get there, text us Ox. And then we'll know that when you see that Lino is actually there. Text us Ox. We'll come in. Go near these golden gates. There will be a SWAT van waiting for you so you can get taken away.
Yep, and that's ox like the animal, not ox like ox cable.
Yes. Which, you know, Gloria's been very compliant. She is now given information, is willingly telling them a lot of the plans going on.
Yeah, seems to be a perfectly reasonable, like, person. Yeah.
Good asset.
Yeah. Hasn't done anything to screw him over. He's been good.
Yep, she's been fine.
No reason to mention this.
No reason at all. Anyway, let's continue. She gets across the board, no problem, because we need this movie to happen. And we go to the gun drop-off. It's in basically the parking lot of a stadium on a day when there's no game going on. Multiple cars pull up around her. I guess they also don't trust that she is on the level, which why would you send her to do a job alone then? Whatever.
Yeah.
They're checking on the guns. That we got grenade launchers, new rifles. We also see a sniper on top of the stadium. That's not DEA, but the DEA is here in a building off to like the west side or whatever. Hold on. Well, we'll get to this scene a bit more in a sec.
Okay.
Gloria sees Lino and quickly texts Ox in the white van left seat, which if you're not going to use code words at all, what was the point of Ox?
Mm-hmm.
Again, not the problem. I guess Lino kind of saw her looking at her crotch and was like, hey, come over here. She gets out of the car, up with DEA. Brian tells whoever their sniper is, like, hey, he's right there. When you get the shot, take it. I might hit the girl. Who cares? Dick.
Yeah.
Dude gets the... stuff starts to go wrong. They start firing. It becomes a big old shootout. Gloria dives out of the way. Lino isn't hit. It's the driver that's hit. Fine, whatever. And Gloria bolts towards the gold doors. They're locked. Well, that's fucking rude. Even peeks through. There's no car on the other side of that gate.
Mm-hmm.
She calls up DEA and he's like, you're on your own. 'Cause fuck her, I guess.
Yeah, fuck her. She's only been helping you and helped lead you directly to the person you've been hunting.
Like, taking this scene back a moment, if they are already there viewing through snipers to see who's here, Why the fuck do you need Gloria to risk being seen texting you when you are already looking?
Yeah, that is
you could have told her a hand signal or something.
Yeah, that would be a very easy way for them to, be onto you and then be like, oh, we're set up. Let's panic. Go.
Also, you only brought one sniper?
Yeah. For this guy, like, you have a whole team waiting by to breach the place, but you only brought one sniper.
Yeah, you don't have a gun, just your sniper does? And also, you would have seen this whole time. There's a sniper on the stadium. They don't aim for him until later once the sniper starts shooting at them.
Uh-huh.
They can't fucking hit the guy even when he's standing away from cars.
Yep.
It's just so, like, what is going on?
It's, like, nonsensical. Like...
And we fucked over Gloria because fuck her, we're dirty, we find out later.
Yep.
So that means fuck over your asset that is helping you fucking do this.
Mm-hmm.
But, okay. Gloria decides, well, DEA ain't doing shit, might as well help the gang. Goes back over to help Lino, who does get hit in the leg, but she helps him get back to the car. Drives off before there's too many cops in the parking lot and gets back to Lino's place.
Yep.
Shaved head goon number 6 comes up and is like, we got a rat. How could they possibly know we're here? She's probably the rat. And Lino's like, she fucking saved my life. Chill the fuck out for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And for some reason, Gloria also pushes like, no, there is a rat. I'm pretty sure of it. Thanks, voice crack. Which already sounds like a way to set yourself up for failure.
Yep.
But fine. Lino has a bit of a conversation with her, just like, thanks for saving me, but you're still stuck here. You still gotta work for us.
Mm-hmm.
Go in the kitchen, go help the other woman make dinner. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
And Gloria meets this other woman who is apparently stuck with the gang. She has a little tattoo on her hand. This is important.
Yep. Apparently she was not the only one taken hostage. They threatened her family and now they own her.
Yep. He's held there as basically a slave as well.
Yep.
And then goon number 5 comes in and is like, give us your phones. Has a bag. Gloria tosses hers in. The other girl tosses her phone in. However, Gloria hasn't taken out the bug yet. Well, fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, goon number 5 takes the lady away, so Gloria's in the kitchen alone. There's a bunch of dudes outside, and she knows where the bag of phones is. It's just they might see her.
Yeah.
So she sets it up so a kitchen fire will start and heads out of the room to go look for the phone. Honestly, a decently tense scene.
Yeah, in like probably the only real tense scene in the movie, honestly.
Yeah. You really have like a burning fuse here for how long she has.
It's actually really well done. So
good
job, movie.
Yeah, another good bit too is since everyone is in the gang has burner phones, all the phones look the same because they're the same cheap burner phone.
Yeah.
Gloria has to quickly dig through, finds her phone, takes the SIM card out, and then instead of just hiding it on herself, throwing it away because the DEA is not going to help. I also forgot to mention Brian got blown up by a grenade launcher that could not have worked.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, he aimed straight instead of aiming above it because it's a grenade launcher, so the grenade's gonna fall down.
Well, the dude aimed it, still arced it.
Yeah.
But Brian was on like the 8th floor of a building a mile away.
Yeah, he just got casually.
Yeah, just shot from the hip. Boonk.
Yeah, it's like, no, that's not how that would work.
That's not how grenade launchers work. But fine. She, instead of hiding or throwing away the thing, she puts in a random phone, closes them all back up, throws them in the bag, and then goes back in the kitchen. It's like, I was using the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. The next morning, she wakes up with a goon standing over her with a rifle. He says, get up. Brings her outside, and we're just going to teach you how to shoot. Sure, we might have thought you were a rat or anything, but yeah, let's teach you how to use an AR-15. There's also a moment where, like, the first shot she takes, she misses, and the guy goes to set up the targets again, and then she's aiming at him and is surprised, like, yeah, you've taken her as a prisoner, and you gave her a fully loaded rifle.
And you're teaching her how to use it.
if you can't trust her to be doing this now, why are you still teaching her how to shoot?
Yeah, she pointed at you, like, wanting to shoot you, but, like, clearly the intention was there, even though she didn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And she even I love how she even tries to hand the gun off to him, and he pushes it back to her.
Yeah, it's like, no, you still have to learn.
Yeah, like...
I hope that doesn't come back to bite him in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
He seems like such a nice guy. Then Lino takes Gloria to, like, a family dinner for some reason.
Yep.
That happens. Even she's kind of confused, but at least she gets to eat.
Yeah.
By the time they get back, the men are saying, like, we caught the snitch. We found her, boss. Yep, it's the other woman.
Mm-hmm.
So the other woman gets executed before Gloria can push her away, push through and say that it was her or whatever she planned on doing to stop it.
Yeah.
Fine. We're almost done. After this, Lino tries to take her to, like, Gloria to put on a dress, and she just kind of snaps. It's like, you know what? If you're just gonna fucking kill me, do it. I don't care anymore. This is bullshit.
Yeah. Putting me in a contest now? What the fuck?
Oh, yeah, he wants her still to go into the beauty pageant. And then he explains that the cops kidnapped her friend and any of the other girls who were at the gathering. So if you want to win, if you want to save your friend Suzu, you're going to have to win the pageant. And then you get to sleep with the guy who runs the pageant, and he's the one that has Suzu. And once that happens, Lino will come in, kill the guy, and then they'll save Suzu, and this whole nightmare will be over.
So why the fuck did we not just do that to begin with?
Why didn't we just say that?
Yeah. Like, why?
She wouldn't have been so testy if you were just like, okay, look, we're going to keep you working for us, but I know where Suzu is. Which also, Gloria yells at him for apparently knowing this the whole time, even though he said that.
Yeah.
But if you had physical evidence to show Suzu was alive and where she was,
Yeah.
why not just tell her?
Mm-hmm.
She didn't even know how to use a gun yet, so she's not going to go into a police station on her fucking own.
Yeah. Like, this would have seemingly made everything go a lot smoother.
She would have been more compliant. She probably wouldn't have even talked to the DEA.
Exactly.
Also, another thing that's going to quickly come up, the whole pageant, rigged. It's rigged for her to win. She doesn't have to try. She doesn't even have to put on makeup.
The cartels have all the connections, so they just rig it anyway.
Which, then I have to ask, what the fuck was the point of this setup?
Yeah. What was the point of this setup? And not to mention the fact that the beauty pageant only lasts like a minute.
It's a minute long, yeah. Well, it's rigged, so it doesn't fucking matter. It just feels like this movie had no point to it.
That's exactly it, yeah.
It feels like this is the third draft of the script and we needed 6 more.
Mm-hmm.
Like, at least you could have gone with there's like a trade going through the place, or she needs to fumble certain parts of the competition as a distraction so they can go do another thing. Like, make it a heist.
Exactly. Like, or what if she had to do it legit and then ends up getting like second place and then they come after her and she has to go from there? That would be tense.
Or she realizes she's losing and has to figure out a way to get the girl above her out of the competition.
Yeah. All of which would have been far more interesting and would have tied into, the title of the movie.
Mm-hmm. Miss Bala or Miss Baja.
They say Baja in the film.
It's written on the building. It's a J, not an L.
They say it, and it's written on the building, but it's still called Miss Bala with an L.
I was going to say, like, well, maybe that's the Spanish pronunciation of it.
Mm-hmm. We looked it up.
But Bala's a Spanish word. It means bullet.
Yes. And that's like one of the things of the movie. Oh, it means Miss Bullet. You see? Like, oh my God.
Anyway, she wins because it's rigged and goes to the after party where we find Suzu. However, twist. On Suzu's hand is the star mark, meaning that Lino knew this. Lino was all a part of it. That he's the one who kidnapped her. Which, I don't know where they found the time between shooting up the club and deciding who gets kidnapped. I guess they own the cops.
I know.
But Gloria still goes through with some of the plan, heads to the bedroom with the guy who runs the place. However, instead of getting naked and preparing for the shootout or whatever, she writes a little note to him saying, yo, Lino's coming to fucking cap your ass.
Yep.
So they set up and make it look like she's in bed with him, which is just some bodyguard lying down. Which, isn't he just going to be shot?
Yeah. You couldn't have like pillows or something?
Yeah, put pillows up, or just had her like standing there ready, like she was waiting for him to come out of the bathroom or something.
Mm-hmm. Would have been safer than having the bodyguard killed and her in the bed where they're probably going to be shooting at.
Well, bullets don't go through things.
Yeah, they're not totally designed to do that nowadays.
But either way, the main target is taken out is escorted out by security over to the car. The hit team comes in, shoots up a bunch of the guards. Everyone's dead basically, except Gloria, who was smart enough to hide under the bed. Gloria goes over to the bleeding out guy who trained her how to shoot, takes his gun, and looks pretty badass for a minute.
Yeah.
She goes into the party, finds Suzu, heads outside, and then the fucking target takes Suzu hostage. So Gloria has to be like, well, god damn it, shoots him in the leg. Lino is there and unloads in the guy's skull. And then Gloria gets pissed because it's like, you knew where she was. You did this. And he's like, I mean, yeah.
But I did what I had to. And the funny thing is, the movie plays this up like it's a big revelation. We knew this.
Well, we knew that he knew where she was this entire time because he said so.
Yeah.
Gloria, maybe try listening every once in a while.
God.
But either way, she shoots Lino. The cops come in. They drop their guns. And we see a couple days, maybe weeks later, Gloria's in prison. The news has spun a story that the main guy who was killed was actually saving all these women held hostage and wasn't a dirty cop. Blame it all on Lino. And then someone calls Gloria out of her cell to have a chat.
Mm-hmm.
It's Jimmy. 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 Sorry, for those who don't know, because you have not heard the name Jimmy in the past at least 30 minutes. Mm-hmm. Jimmy was the random guy they were doing a trade with the guns. What was the actor's name?
Anthony Mackie.
It was Anthony Mackie's character. He had less than a minute of screen time.
Yeah, he had one single scene beforehand where, he just traded off and we didn't see him at all since. He's the big guy. Because we were thinking like, oh, the one henchman is the...
Yeah, the shaved head henchman, because he's the only one who gets like any character development.
Yeah.
No, it was Jimmy. Jimmy was the mole. Sorry. He was part of the CIA.
Yep. But, he was CIA.
Jimmy was CIA, and that makes her like, hey, you did pretty good out there shooting two dudes. Want to join the CIA?
Yeah, that's it.
Well, no, there is a bit more. She's like, well, I want full immunity. I want one more thing. And she gets Suzu out of prison. Suzu gets to go and hug her kid. And Gloria, with a girl boss song playing, is going to get to go off into the distance.
Yeah. And the song is saying you're in control now. Except you're not.
You're probably like maybe above desk jockey, but yeah, you're under the government's thumb now. The government who almost fucking killed you, by the way.
Yep. And then the movie ends. Yep. My God. What a... Because the thing is, I think the lead actress and all the actors do a good job with what they're given. Mm-hmm. Because from a technical standpoint, this is actually really well done. Like, the cinematography is really nice. The lighting, gorgeous.
There's some fun camera movements.
There's some fun camera movements, yeah. The dialogue is nice how it's mixed, I should say. Mm-hmm. Because it kind of flows into each other more naturally than the previous movies we reviewed. Mm-hmm. But the problem is the script and the plot are so bad that there's nothing really holding any of these scenes together. And when you think about like the motivations, it just, there's nothing there.
The thing is, this is such a weak setup. There is not, once you even get the slightest thought to poke holes, this whole thing falls apart.
Yeah.
It's not even plot holes, it's just jumps in logic. If you're ignoring everything, then yeah, it makes sense. But if you are a thinking human being,
Yeah.
it becomes real dumb real fast.
It really does. Like, there's just so many decisions that are made, not only by the characters, but by, like, how they get from A to B. It's like, why would you do that? Like, it's already cliche-ridden enough, and then you add this level of just stupidity to the characters, I think.
Also, here, before the gang knows before the gang even has an idea that she's DEA, when they send her for the second job over the border, what is stopping her from just driving away with the cash?
Yeah, she's already past the border. She's past their influence. She is in San Francisco with a bunch of cash load up to her. Just book it away. Like, I know the whole point is her friend is stuck in Mexico, and that's the whole driving force of the movie. She wants to save her friend.
But she doesn't know if her friend's alive.
Yeah.
Which they haven't told her. That would be a good fucking motivator to work with you.
Yeah, you're in the States. Maybe you can be like, hey, my friend's trapped over there. Maybe make some calls or something. Do it in a smart way.
Hey, DEA was in contact with me. Do you know about this?
Yeah.
Like, okay, from her perspective, she might get in trouble with the DEA. That ain't fucking holding up in court.
No, that is not.
Any lawyer could deal with this the easiest fucking way.
Oh, yeah. Like, realistically, like, yeah. And, like, that's the biggest issue. Like, if the movie went, like, more over the top with its action scenes or focused on something else, then I'd give it a little more of a pass. But this is supposed to be set in reality. So, like, when stuff like that happens where there is a real solution to this in this type of movie, it's just wildly distracting.
It also doesn't help because this can seem like nitpicking, but if you aren't entertained or enthralled by a story, you're going to start looking around and realize all the holes.
Exactly. Like, you can't focus on the plot, so you're naturally just going to try and focus on something else.
Yeah, the way to help with this, like, these leaps in logic is usually to keep the audience kind of tunnel visioned. Like,
Yeah.
Like, if Gloria was really well written, then it's like, okay, I'm making sure that she is going to be okay.
Yeah, and even if you want to go bigger, if you don't want tunnel vision, just at least go back through it and make sure everything makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, you look at your script and revise it. Like you said, this was probably, this needed so many more revisions. It's needed way more time to cook.
Yeah, seriously. It was a problem the entire time.
And it's unfortunate because, like, again, everything else about the movie is well done. It just feels like a waste of a movie and a waste of talent, really.
I will say the shootout in the stadium,
Yeah.
pretty good.
Pretty well done.
Solid action scene.
Yeah, it has moments, but those moments are not enough to, like, make me care or want to even, like, rewatch this movie ever again, frankly.
Yeah, they're way too fleeting, and it's just way too discombobulated to be good.
Yeah, so...
Also... Gloria doesn't get a spine fast enough. I understand realistically it's a very scary situation.
Yeah.
But she is a shivering mess for like 80% of this movie.
Yeah, it's only really in the last 10 minutes, like after that, like when she gets the gun finally, that she becomes full on, like...
At least somewhat of a hero.
Yeah, like it would have been nice to see that more like halfway through the movie or something. But...
Yeah, at least trying to do... Like... The moment where she gets the phone, that's a fun little planned scene and has good tension. She doesn't try anything like that ever again.
She doesn't. Yeah. Like, it would have been so much more satisfying. Like, they don't even build up to that final badass moment. It's just she's acting like this, and now all of a sudden she's okay with it.
Yeah, it could have been fun, her basically trying to get back both at the gang and DEA. Like, fuck them over.
Like, again, the setup is not terrible, but at the same, like, it's going for more of that, like, I think you said like noir type thing, like where it's an average person drawn into the situation accidentally against their will, which can work. But here it's just falls flat, really.
Also, you know what? If you're going to make a beauty pageant like a big main focus of your plot, show the fucking beauty pageant.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that as like I need to see those girls in tight outfits.
No.
You set it up as this big thing. Make it a big thing.
Yeah, that was the whole setup. They're in the fashion world. And the movie's fucking called Miss Bala.
Yeah.
Like...
it even makes me kind of think of Ocean's 8. Where it's like, here's the heist. It's real tough. And then spoilers, they just get away with it.
Yeah.
I don't care if I spoil Ocean's 8. Ocean's 8 fucking sucked. We have an episode on that. It's available on YouTube and all podcast apps.
Exactly. Go check it out right now.
If you want to hear us complain more.
Yeah.
But yeah, just this movie needed a whole rewrite. Again, I don't think the direction was bad.
Mm-hmm.
The actors are doing the best they can. They're emoting well. The camera is doing a decent job.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that script, and I don't think anyone could save it without a rewrite.
I really don't either. Yeah, it's like at that point you just need to rewrite the plot. Like, and the thing that kills me too is this is a fucking remake.
Yeah.
So like, and the original, like we looked up the reviews, it actually the good reviews.
It has better reviews than this.
Yeah, so it's like if you're going to remake the movie, like I don't know if that's just because they wanted to do their own thing, but they felt they had to follow the plot line of the original or something. But that's just pure speculation.
I think also it feels weird that they keep trying to make Lino like middle.
Mm-hmm.
It takes away any of the tension. I think they're going for the idea that like, oh, he's crazy. He can react violently at any moment, but we don't really see that.
Yeah, we see the disgusting assault scene earlier, but then after that he just treats her nice, kind of.
He's just kind of a normal dude.
Yeah, like he doesn't do anything. Like you have to show that he has a volatile side.
Yeah,
in order for that to work.
Otherwise, there's no threat. Like, here's my family dinner. Have this taco. Okay.
Great.
Good taco, right? Yeah. Okay, that's the scene.
That's the scene. Yep.
But also he's ruthless because he kills one person.
He kills a woman that we saw for a scene, and we're supposed
I felt so bad.
Supposed to feel so sad for her.
Well, also I felt bad for the kid who they sent him away at one point.
Yeah, he was in the house when the guy came to get her, and then they send him upstairs, and then the one guy threatens to cut him up. And that's
I think they sent him to school actually,
which is hilarious. Like,
off you go, Jimmy.
Yeah, like what's your game here, man? What are the cartels doing? And like, dear God, the CIA shit also just
the CIA shit at the end is so fucking cliche.
Oh my lord, just really weak movie, honestly. Like, I wanted to say like more towards the beginning that I felt like this was going to be like mediocre, but unfortunately it was not that.
It lost the plot so quickly.
Mm-hmm. So
yeah, just I will say, I can't remember the director's name.
Catherine Hardwicke.
Hardwicke, thank you. I wanted to say Reinhardt for some reason.
Reinhardt.
Catherine Hardwicke, from what we've seen, has shown to be a very fun director. I think also what takes away from what her other movies had is this feels more studio.
Yeah.
Like, the camera work isn't bad, but it doesn't have the oversaturation of stuff like 13 or Lords of Dogtown.
Yeah.
And even Plush had an interesting look to it.
Yeah, like when I think of like those movies, I think this very grimy look, and I think the lower quality and the oversaturation really helped with that. Like, and like you said, like like I said, the dialogue's mixed well, but like the fact that dialogue was a little more clunky in the other ones kind of added to the gritty realism of it.
And honestly, her gritty style would have probably helped with the tone at least a bit.
I wanted to really like kind of see that. I'm like, at least the style might save it, but it's shot very mainstream. Not to say it's bad. It's still gorgeous looking and there's some fun angles, but like it needed something.
Yeah, it needed something here. It needed rewrites, it needed a new script, and it needed a new story at times.
Exactly. So just all that effort for So we apologize, but no. So yeah, I think it's time to rate this, huh?
But you are right, Cameron. We do, as we do on this show, we rate every movie we've seen with our own rating system, but it's the same rating system as we've always done. So, Cameron.
Yes, Justin?
On a scale 1 to 100, how hard would it be to remake this movie into a film that is, or at least looks like, one continuous shot?
Ooh. You're giving me too many numbers between, Justin. No, I'm kidding. I would say I think it's doable, but like 20, really goddamn hard.
Really hard?
I'd say 20, like one continuous shot for everything.
It looks like it's a one continuous shot.
Yeah,
at least.
I'd say probably a 20 would be my ballpark.
Honestly, I think it'd be more interesting. Like, imagine the chaos you would feel.
Exactly. I think it'd be really interesting to be like right up in everyone's faces. Is like,
yeah, I think that would actually be really cool.
I think it'd be really cool, but you're judging on a scale of how hard it is, you
On
know,
how
as
hard it
we
would be.
usually do.
As we always do.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna give it a 40.
Okay, that's fair.
I think there's a way to do it. It would be hard. It would probably be like triple whatever the budget was. But yeah, I think it's doable. Honestly, it sounds not bad.
Yeah, I actually think that could work.
Write that down.
Okay.
Now, anyway,
Justin, what's going on here? I thought we were
well,
done.
I'm just pulling up the wheel. It should be the series wheel. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not the series wheel.
What do you mean it's not the series wheel? I thought.
No, this seems to be, since we only have done 3 director movies and we have to do 4 before getting to the series wheel, we have another wheel that will only be spun once with movies from all the other directors except for 2.
Huh. Wow, that just appeared, huh?
Just appeared.
So glad the instructions came with it.
It's a wheel. You spin it.
Yeah, but like how many times? Just once, huh?
Just one. We only need to do it once.
Okay. Yeah, we only need one more slot, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
basically.
Hey, I'm down for that.
I mean, we have Die My Love, we have Stray Dogs, we have Sleepless, Memories. In case you're wondering on Memories, Satoshi Kon helped write one of the parts of it. It's an anthology movie. It's the closest we can get with what's left with Satoshi Kon because we already covered Paranoia Agent.
Yep.
In the 100th episode. Go listen to that on podcasting apps and YouTube. We have The Loveless, Destiny. Oh, don't worry. We have Twilight.
Oh, thank God. Well, this is exciting. So we have one final spin of all these directors.
That we do.
Man, that was totally unexpected.
Real energy.
Yes.
Anyway, it
Woo.
is time to spin one last time. Thank you, Wheel. Sound like a fucking fire engine over there.
I did.
We are going to cover unless we cover a 2-minute short, the last film we can involving Satoshi Kon's work.
Yes.
With Memories.
I've always wanted to see this film.
I
I
have
have
too.
seen bits and scenes from it, and they look awesome.
I have not seen anything from the film other than
Okay.
screenshots.
I have like 1 or 2 scenes I know of, like, and that's it. I don't have any context for them.
I have like a screenshot of someone who looks real waxy.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it.
Okay. Memories. Yeah, I'm really excited because I was going to watch this anyway, but now we get to review it.
Yeah.
Woo!
Hopefully
Okay.
it's better than this.
Yes, thank you so much. I'm so happy we get to end on that note for this and not Miss Bala.
Yes. This movie will be the actual end of the director's wheel.
Yes.
I will explain this again when we do the Memories episode. But we're going to be, after this, we will be doing mainly the series wheel for about 12 spins. Mm-hmm. At the end of those 12 spins, we will do a final spin of the director's wheel, talking about any final thoughts we want to fill in. And then we'll get a new wheel.
Yeah.
A new 4th wheel. And we'll see where that takes us.
Oh, so exciting. Stay tuned, everybody.
No, see, it could just end right